Direção brasileira, Rafael Galinari.
Fala rapaziada, mais um dia aqui em Colômbia. Eu sou Rafael Galinari, pra você que caiu de paraquedas aqui. Eu tô aqui na Carolina do Sul, em Colômbia, nos Estados Unidos, com um programa de intercâmbio em administração de empresas. E eu gravo minha rotina, então hoje é uma quinta-feira, aqui no começo de abril, e vamos ver como vai ser o dia. Já estamos aqui no ônibus. Estamos em sentido a BCM, que é uma organização que ajuda nós estudantes aqui de forma internacional, que tem um intercâmbio. Na Universidade da Carolina do Sul. A BCM é lá pra lá. Já é logo aqui a BCM. Vocês vão ver como é lá dentro. Aí ó, almoço grátis. Mas aí você já conhece o pessoal, já vem aqui ó. Entrar aqui. Ó, já entramos aqui ó. Logo aqui a BCM. Eu cheguei aqui ó. Hello,
Hey,
good
how are
morning.
you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
I want to be in the video. No.
Yeah. Aqui você assina o nome e coloca o seu nominho assim aqui. O meu não dá pra ver, porque a gente já tá no BC. Rapaziada, vamos almoçar. Aí ó. Já.
I'll be on the Facebook, okay?
Yeah, ok. Agora a gente vai aqui na Carolina BCM. E aqui a gente tem os almocinhos. Estamos aqui na BCM, onde a gente teve almoço. It's me.
I just drop this down the front and catch it on the bottom. Awesome. Before you sit down, angle your chair toward me because we're going to be the ones talking. Yep, perfect. Yep, that's it. And if you need to scoot it up toward the table, you can. Whatever's comfortable with you.
Okay, appreciate it.
Awesome. Cool.
Cool.
Got it. Just because we don't want the background noise. Awesome. So, do you want your name tag on or off? Typically we ask people to take it off, but that is something that they do every time here. So I'm cool if you want to leave it on, but if you would like to leave it off, take it off, you can put it over to the side.
No, I leave it on.
Leave it on. Perfect. Okay.
It's my name, like.
Oh, it is your name.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Good deal.
So I look at you or the camera?
You're gonna be looking at me.
Yeah, you
Yep.
at you. Okay.
Yep. Gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna move this because it's reflecting in your glasses.
Okay. If you want me to take my glasses
Nope,
off?
leave them on. You're good. That's just something that I try to look for if I can. I'm trying to fix it.
I just realized I need a picture of you with a bear sitting over your head.
With the bear sitting on the Yeah.
It's cool.
You
The
can look
scenario
at-
is great.
You can look at the bear or you can look at me. It's your choice. Awesome. Cool. Well, we are recording, and so first of all, we know how to spell your first name, but if you could just say your name and spell it, even though we know it,
Oh, okay.
and then tell us where you're from.
I'm Rafael Galinari. My name is Art Afael. My first name is, and my second name is Italian one. So I'm from Brazil actually, but I have Italian origins. So here we are at South Carolina. It's been good.
Yeah. So with that in mind, take a few moments and just tell us a little bit about where you grew up, and then what you're studying here, and just tell us how you got here.
Dang, nice. I grew up in a small town in Penápolis, a small town of 60,000 people in Brazil, in the northwest of the state of São Paulo. So it's like the old west, but in a Brazilian version. And then I came down to São Paulo to study at my college in business, and they got a partnership here in South Carolina, and I want to be my best version as a businessman possible. So that's why I came here to learn more about English, about the culture, and how America works. So it's been great so far.
So speaking about culture, you're talking about that, about South Carolina in general, or here at BCM, what are some things you learned about the culture in your time here?
The culture that I learned about is like people are more warm here in the South. That's what I heard so far, so it's been really great. Like we're already doing this video on the BCM helps us. All the students in my class, they helped me towards I'm being a part of the Carolina Sales Institute. and it's been so nice. People, they really want to connect with you when you do the approach. Like they be open, but just to hear you. And the food is so different from Brazil. Yeah, I really miss a little bit. But the basketball games, the college life, the life on campus is amazing. It's incomparable to other experiences.
Awesome. So you mentioned food. So thinking about the food that you eat for the international luncheons, tell us a little bit about the food that's served here. Your thoughts on it. You know, you can be honest if it's not good.
Yeah. No, I very much like American food. Like, it's impressive how much different franchise and fast foods do you have here, and the food's really good. Like love chicken, the buffalo wings on Super Bowl. We have a lot of events to make to give food to people. Like, that's a great thing that I like in America, like the culture about doing that parties. And that, yeah, the BCM, like the people they off the food they offer is different. Like, they always make something different, like from different cultures, so you kind of get a different taste every day. But it's been great so far.
Cool, awesome. I got a couple more questions. I'm gonna pull my phone up.
Okay.
All right, so how did you hear about the international luncheon here at BCM?
First of all, I had a session with the coordinator of the USC, Priscilla, and then she told us about things to do here in South Carolina and the organizations that help the exchange student. And BCM was one of them. And I go here always in the Thursdays to get the lunch and connect with people. And that's how I heard about BCM.
So what would you say was your first experience coming? Tell us a little bit about that.
The first experience at all was bad because I took a 12-hour flight, and it destroyed me. But at first moment I landed on my foot here, I was impressed by, hey, I'm in America and I want to live the experience. And my first meal was a Jersey Mike, so like I really love that. So my first experience at all was kind of impressive, and I kind of love it how things work here and my lifestyle. So I don't know if I'm staying here the rest of my life, but yeah, it's been really good. No, that was my first impression.
Cool. What about the international lunch? When you came to the international lunch, what did you experience? Tell us a little bit about coming in, meeting the people, and getting to meet other people around the tables.
It was pretty much like you need to get out of your comfort zone. So you're gonna feel uncomfortable, but when you have like direction or purpose, like I'm here to learn and, you know, talk to people. So just ask open questions, and then like be trustworthy, look them in the eye and have a true conversation. And then I made friends, like the adult ones, the older guys, and people that are in my class, my colleagues. So first of all, just came here and start talking and interacting. You're not gonna know everyone, so it's day by day, like every day the experience.
Cool. So why have you wanted to keep coming back? I mean, it seems like you've been coming back. So what caused you to say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna go back again?
I want to go back. I always have this mindset to get out of home because I want to live all the experience. So if I have the opportunity to come again and connect even more deeply with the people, talk more about life and have a great time, that's why I came here on every Thursday and the events to do networking and learn every day about American culture and how people behave here. So that's really important, and principally for exchange student, I think.
Cool. So what does the weekly lunch mean to you? Well, you've already kind of talked about it, but you talked about networking and stuff like that, but why is it important? If you think about it, how does it give you value in your day-to-day life?
That's a great question. The value I see is because like they made this for you. Like they're giving this support for you as exchange student, and you kind of want to accept it because that's a kind act. So that's the emotional part of it, and more logical part is like you're gonna connect with people, do networking, have another idea, and I like vlogging, so I want to live my life as much as I can, and that's why I like to go out. So it's part of my routine, like these emotional and logical things together to go here.
Cool. Let's see. Have you made any friendships, meaningful friendships through the lunch?
Yeah, of course. Like I made true friendships, and we have a lot of stories together. Even outside the campus, like when I'm on campus or walking around there, I see people that I met here, and it's awesome because you feel home. You feel kind of home. So that's the feeling.
That's cool. That's cool. Let's see. We already talked a little bit about the American culture that you've learned. What have you heard about faith or Christianity and stuff while you've been here?
I pray each night, every night. I pray like to be grateful for all the things that come and how can I get better. And actually, I don't have the habit to go to church, but I went one time here, and it was fun because you sing more, you sing a lot, like that kind of stuff, and it's shorter, so you go more direct to the point. But it's really cool. Like the people that are in church, they have a great energy. Like I think it's one of the good mornings I have heard in my life. So yeah, I was really impressed by the energy.
Let's see. If maybe somebody back in Brazil, or maybe another international student here on campus who's never been to BCM, specifically to the International Luncheon, what would you say to someone who's like, you know what, I heard about this thing, should I go? Should I come to the International Luncheon? What would you say to that person?
Vim trocar de roupa, pô. Um chinelinho, pá, como? Pô, ficar soltinho. Ó, toma. Ficar soltinho. Vamos ter aula de marketing agora. A BCM teve almoço tranquilo, pá. Foi arroz, frango e uns legumes. E aí eu não acabei gravando porque eu começo conversando com o pessoal. Mas vocês viram aí a take, eu dei uma entrevista, né? Pai é monstro, que é Brasil, porra. O Brasil é o principal país do mundo. Se você colocar o mapa de ponta cabeça. E vamos lá pra aula de marketing. Vou dar uma lida no livro que eu tenho que ler. Organizar minhas atividades do final de semana da outra semana. E ir direto pra minha última aula de marketing, mano. Se eu não me engano, vai ser a minha última aula de marketing. O professor Mark é fera.